LifeForce Yoga is a practice that integrates a number of other practices from various traditions that are specific to mood management. So we emphasize a lot of pranayama, breathing techniques, sound, nada yoga, integrating sounds that are secular but come from the yogic tradition. So they're universal sounds, and they can be applied in mental health and medical settings. And mudras, there are more nerve endings in the fingers than most other parts of the body, so we're actually stimulating areas of the brain when we use mudras, and it's a subtle way of managing mood. We also do asanas, and we incorporate sound in asanas to ground and stabilize mood. One of the most important aspects of LifeForce Yoga is meeting the mood, meeting someone where they are, not trying to fix, but being with them, depathologizing states that may be existing because they may be there for very good reasons. And so we just simply meet that mood and offer a practice that brings it into balance. Another foundation of LifeForce Yoga is creating a safe and sacred container for the work, for the therapeutic work to progress, because we use yoga therapeutically, and to honor that feelings, emotions need to move through, that the only way out of difficult emotions is through them. So we create that safe and sacred container so that emotions can flow on the yoga mat without a story attached. So one of the ways in which we create sacred space is through ritual. That's just one of many, but I'll show you what I mean. I carry, when I travel, and I'm traveling now, two icons, well, it's actually a number of little traveling icons. I carry Shiva as Natharaj, the fire dancer, and he's dancing in a ring of fire. What that symbolizes in LifeForce Yoga is not numbing out to what's arising, staying present, staying in that ring of fire, self-awareness, burning away what's no longer serving. But if all we did was dance in the ring of fire, what's going to happen, right? We'd burn up. So I travel with another icon, and that is from the Buddhist tradition, and you may know who she is. She's often depicted seated. It's Kuan Yin, and in some translations her name literally means she who hears the cries of the world. So it's that compassion piece. It's Swami Kripalu and Krishnamurti said something very similar, which is that the highest spiritual practice is that self-observation, that self-awareness with compassion. And so that's what Kuan Yin represents. And Shiva represents that self-awareness. So we often start workshops and talks and trainings with a meditation that evokes the energy of self-awareness at the brow point and compassion in the heart. So I'm going to invite you to go with me on this little journey and allow your eyes to close or soften and imagine, well, first just imagine the breath coming in. You don't have to imagine it, it is. So just feel the breath. Notice where it's landing as you breathe in through the nostrils. Just notice. Just being aware of where the breath is landing, not trying to push it in any particular direction, not trying to manipulate it, just an awareness. And then see if you can direct the breath. Imagine you could breathe right into the brow point, right into that Ajna chakra. Inhaling in, exhaling out through the brow point. As you inhale, imagine that you're illuminating intuition, like a little flame of intuition. As you exhale, releasing whatever blocks that intuition. And each time you inhale at your own pace, imagine that little flame of clarity is brightening. And as you exhale, you're breathing through and out those clouds of unknowing. Inhaling and that flame flickering at the brow of clear seeing. Exhaling and releasing whatever obstructs your clear vision. And we'll penetrate whatever fog remains at the brow with the low tone of Om. Inhaling. And letting the breath find its way to the heart. As you inhale, feel your heart expanding, nourishing seeds of compassion. As you exhale, releasing what no longer serves. Inhale, nourishing seeds of self-acceptance, and exhaling judgment. Each breath, nourishing self-care, exhaling whatever blocks that tender care for yourself. And then bring your right hand to your heart and take a moment to sense the hand, that healing hand, and the body's response. Maybe there's a sense of warmth. And then the left hand on top, linking the thumbs in Garuda Mudra. And we'll use the low, penetrating tone of Yam, vibrating the heart, right through the heart chakra, with self-acceptance. Inhale. And we'll do that again. This time we'll allow the arms to open out to the sides as though you're creating a safe and sacred container around you. A container of self-acceptance, compassion, but it's permeable, so love and energy and healing moves in both directions. Inhale, let your arms come out. Beautiful. We're going to lift the arms up over the head. Inhale. Slowly bring the arms up. Interlace your fingers, index fingers extended. If that's difficult, you can bend your elbows or no arms. Make it work for you. Sustain the breath. Take another little breath in. Bring the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Right at the dome, the hard palate. We're going to use the crown chakra sound, NG, as we slowly lower the arms. And allow the breath to find you again. Join with that river of breath, welcoming it wherever it lands, riding the waves of your breath home to who you are inside, beneath the mood, beneath the story, beneath the social mask, home to the ground of your being where you are intimately, eternally connected. And from this source of your wholeness, invite a heartfelt prayer to reveal itself. What's the burning bush in your heart? Why are you here? And with love and acceptance for where you are, no judgment about it, let's create fertile ground for the full flowering of your intention, sacred ground for our time together with the healing tone of Om. Hari Om. Shanti, peace, shalom, salam, peace. Peace surrounds you. Peace flows through you. In this moment, you are an instrument of peace. As you open your eyes into the next moment of your life. Namaste.